Now it's time for an exercise. Download the attached starter notebook and try to solve it by yourself. I have also attached the solutions notebook. If you get stuck, check just that part of the solution from the solutions notebook or from this video and continue. At the end, come here and see my solution. Now let's pause the video and begin. Hello, if you are done, let's solve this exercise together. Now it says create a class named family. The class should have 4 attributes: name, homeland, language, and members. Those are going to be in the init method. Take name, homeland, language while creating an instance. Members will be an empty list by default. Okay, let's define the class family. Okay, and I will define the init methods. It will take self, and it's going to take name, home, and language into this init arguments, but members will be defined as an empty list inside those inside this init method. Let's take name, homeland, and language. Okay, now we will get into this. We are going to assign them to self values. Self.name is equal to name. Self.homeland is equal to homeland. Self.language is equal to language. And I'm going to define self.members in here. And for now, it's going to be an empty list. Okay, that is all. Let's get to the next one. Add 2 methods to this class. First, add member. This should add new names to the members list. So it is going to accept a string as the argument, and it's going to append it to this members list. And after that, show family info. This should print all attributes of the class. Okay, first I'm going to copy and paste this here. Okay, now we can define those methods. Def add member. Okay, it's going to start with self, and it is going to accept a string as the argument. Okay, and we will take this name and append it to this members list. Self.members, okay, dot append. But I'm not going to append the name directly. I will also put last name, which is going to be this name, the family name. Okay, so I'll write an f string in here. It will start with the name that we get from the user while calling the method. And after that, I will put a blank line in here and call the family's name. I'm going to reach this family name, self.name. Okay, so this will be name and surname at the end. Okay, now let's define the other methods. Def show family info. Okay, it's going to start with self, and it will not take any other attributes, any other arguments in it. Okay, let's print first the family name. I'm going to use f strings for all of them. Family name, let's make the title family name, and this will be equal to self.name. Okay, and let's copy and paste this 2 times. This will be homeland, and it's going to be self.homeland, and this is the language the family speaks, language and language. Okay, after that, after giving the information about family, I'm going to print the members. So I will start with print members. Okay, and after this I'm going to start a for loop for member in members. So if we call this more than 1 times, we are going to have multiple members of this family. We are going to see this in a moment. For member in members, actually this should be self.members. Okay, I'm going to print, it's going to be an f string. I will start with some blank lines, and after that I write just member in here. Member. Okay. Let's run this and get to the next one. Create an instance of family class with an American family, add 3 members, and at the end call show family info method. Let's do this. I'm going to name it Johnson's. Johnson's. Okay. And this will be an instance of the family class. Family. And I write the family name as Johnson. Okay. Homeland is United States. And the language they are speaking is English. Okay. Now let's add 3 members to it. It will be like this, Johnson's. So we are going to call the name of the object, name of the instance of this family, and after that call add member method that we have defined in here. Okay, so it is going to take a string in it, the name. So I will write, let's say, Erica. Okay, we will do this for 3 times. Let's copy and paste and change the names, Tommy, and let's say Mike. Okay, those are the 3 members of this family. Now after adding them, if I call Johnson's dot show family info methods and run this, I'm going to see this text, and it will say it will show us the family name, homeland, language, and it will write the members of it like this line by line. Okay, now we are going to do the same thing with an Italian family. We are going to add 3 members and show call show family info methods at the end. Okay, let's actually copy this. It is going to be similar, and I will write the family name as Romanos, the name of the object. Let's copy and paste it in those also. This will be the same, of course, and this will be Romano. The homeland is Italy. Okay, the language is Italian. And the names will be different. Let's say Giulia, Giovanni, and Martina. Okay, if I run this, I'm going to get a similar result, but the attributes are different now. Okay, now we are going to see inheritance exercise. It says create a class named God Family, which is Game of Thrones family, and inherit from family class that we have defined above. And after that, in the init method, call super.init to take attributes from the parent class and add 3 specific attributes: castle, words, sigil, and also change show family info method by adding the new attributes to it. Okay, class got family. Okay, it's going to inherit from family class. And after that, I will write the init methods, init, and it will take self, name, homeland. Okay, and after that, language, and we will add those 3 new attributes to it. Let's say castle, words, and sigil. We will take those 3 using the super methods, super dot init. We will take them from the parent class, name, homeland, and language. By doing this, we don't need to write those into our child class. Okay. After this one, we will assign those 3 new features. Self dot castle is equal to castle. Self dot words is equal to words, and self dot sigil is equal to sigil. Okay. If you don't understand what those mean, in Game of Thrones, large families have some castles and also have some words that are specific to them, and they have some sigils they are like logos, mostly animals that represent this family. Okay, now I'm going to create the show family info method again, and I will make the changes on it. Def show family info. Okay, it will take just self, and after that I'm going to print. Let's copy and paste some of those from here. Some of them will be the same. Okay, after language I'm going to also add castle verse and sigil. Let's copy this, those three again. Okay, this will be castle, castle, words, words, and sigil. This part will be the same. Okay, let's run this. Now let's get to this one. Create three objects from GOT family class, which is the child class of family class, and name them Stark, Lannister, and Targaryen. While creating them, enter the necessary information. If you didn't watch Game of Thrones, those are the information about those families. Now let's create them. Actually, let's copy. I'm going to copy and paste them in here. Okay, those are the families. Starks, the family name is Stark, the homeland is Westeros, and they speak common tongue. The castle Winterfell, words are winter is coming, and the sigil is a werewolf. For Lannisters, the name is that, and they are also from Westeros. They speak the common tongue. Their castle is Castle Rock, and their words are Hear Me Roar, and the sigil, the animal, is lion. For Targaryens, they are from Valyria, and they speak High Valyrian originally. Their castle is Dragonstone. It is actually in Westeros, but it doesn't matter. Valyria is not there anymore. So their words are Fire and Blood, and the animal, the sigil, is a dragon for this family. Okay, let's run this. And after that, add three members for all three families. Call show family info method at the end. I will start with Stark, and this is the object that we have created in here as the instance of this GOT family class. Okay, Stark dot add member. We are getting this method directly from the parent class, which is family class, right? We don't have any method in here in GOT family class, but we have inheriting from this family class, and it has this method add member. So we are directly reaching this method from the child classes instance, which is this Stark. Okay, and let's write the name of the member. It's going to be Ned Stark. Okay, let's copy this, paste 2 times, and I will also add Arya Stark and Rob Stark to this family. Okay, after that I'm going to call stark.show family info method. This method actually is in both in parent class and child classes. By writing it again in here, we can make changes on it, and when we call it from this child classes instance, we are going to see the changed version of this method. Okay, now let's call this cell and see what happens. We will get the family information of Starks, and we will see the members of this family. We are seeing them 2 times in here because I have made a mistake before and shooting this again. So to erase this, I'm going to call those again, this GOT family, and after that this one. And if I call this one more time, we will see it normally, Net, Arya, and Rob. Okay, now let's do the same thing for the other families. I'm going to copy and paste them like this. I will put some print statements, empty prints in here to separate those families from one to each other to another. Okay, and here this is going to be Lannister. Let's do this very quickly. And the first name will be, the first member will be Tywin Lannister. And the second one is Jaime. The third one will be Tyrion. Okay. Now this is done. We are going to make the Targaryens. Targaryen. Okay. Copy and paste here. Okay. I'm going to add Daenerys, Rhaegar, and Aegon. Let's say Daenerys, Rhaegar, and Aegon Targaryen. Okay. Now let's run this, and we are going to see the same thing in here again, because I run this 2 times. Let's first define this from the start and run this again, so we will see it normally. We have already seen this. This is the Lannister family with the information of this family and also the members, and here is the Targaryen family, their information and the members we have added in here. Okay. Polymorphism exercise. Forget about GOT family classes and create 3 new classes with names Stark, Lannister, and Targaryen. For all of them, inherit from family class. In init methods, define only name attribute and assign the family's name to it by default. Create show family info methods to print only that family's words. Okay. So those 3 classes will have this show family info method, but the behavior will be different. Let's create class Stark. Okay. And it's going to inherit from family class. And I will define def init. Okay. It's not going to take anything as argument, and we will have default family names in here. This is going to be family Stark. Okay, let's create the show family info method. Show family info method. Okay, it will take self in it, and after that it will print what was the words. Winter is coming. Okay, so everything is default in here. The name is default, the words are default. So let's copy this and paste 2 of them in here. Okay, this is going to be Lannister, Lannister. Okay, the words are here mirror. This is going to be Targaryen, Targaryen family, and also the default name will be this one, and this is going to say fire and blood as the words of the family. Okay, we have defined those. Let's run this cell, and after that it says create instances for 3 classes and call show family info methods. So when we do this, we are going to see they are showing different behaviors from all those 3 methods. Okay, Stark again will be, this time the class name will be Stark. Okay, this is all. We are not going to write anything into them. Lannister is equal to Lannister. Okay, and after that Targaryen is equal to Targaryen. Okay, now for 3 of them, let's call show family info method. The same method will behave different for those 3 objects now. Okay, Stark.show family info. Let's copy this. This is Lannister and this is Targaryen. Okay, if I run this, we will see 3 different texts in here, and this is the polymorphism exercise, and this is all for classes and object oriented programming exercises.